Hello, welcome back. Last time I rummaged around in a trash bin, which was about as pleasant as it sounds. So I was curious and checked my original LP for how I did this, and turns out it was about the same amount of work somewhere around. There's an extra pixel there in Colt's animation. I was able to actually get this block out and hook it over with this one, so put it down there with this under it and pull it that way, and I used that as the final step to prop up the seaweed to get the starfish, which, as I found, was unnecessary. And had a different way of starting that involved, like, stacking some stuff up here for pulling this over instead of doing the move with these two together that put this all the way down here. Anyway, so I had a different start and a different end, but the ultimate result was about the same. Anyway, whatever. It's done. Never have to return to VR, which feels really weird. Like, 5 years, I've had the idea in my mind that, like, I gotta return to, like, all of these chapters to get unfinished stuff done, or at least a whole lot of them, but it's done now. It's behind me. It's so strange. Anyway, starting a new chapter. Archives. Back to the hatch.
The evidence suggests that aliens are being manipulated by someone from within the FIN.
It does.
But after Fish Fillets I, the boss classified the aliens as super-duper secret. That means you and I are the only ones who could have known about them.
Unless he created a super-duper secret research team to study them.
You would be able to find that out by checking the super-duper secret archives, wouldn't you, Guppy?
Yes, I should be able to.
Official government terminology happening here. Guppy. Entering that password we did code. No, it's her password.
Wow. I thought that happened only in the movies.
Well, it happens in real life, too. How else would they have gotten the idea for the movies?
My password is no longer valid.
Try your password, Flounder.
I don't have one.
Flounder's super-duper secret clearance was taken away after he released the Leviathan.
The what?
It was an accident. Besides, it was only a small Leviathan.
Cool.
Maybe we could go visit the super-duper secret archives in person.
Just swim in there, you mean? Security must be awfully tight.
Have you ever been in the super-duper secret archives?
Of course not. I don't even know where they are. They're super-duper secret.
We're not even allowed to talk about the super-duper secret archives.
Oopsie.
So why are we telling him this?
Well, maybe you should Google them.
What? Just type super-duper secret FIN archives into Google?
Yeah.
Look at those colors.
Huh. 122 matches. Oh, it's all generic, Virgil. Buy books on super-duper secret archives. Lose weight with our super-duper secret diet plan. Shop for super-duper secret archives online. Ross C. Tourism Bureau.
Ross C?
The Hatch!
So that's where it is.
Flounder and I have already been here, but we couldn't find a way to get the hatch open.
Don't worry, Guppy. I'll get this hatch open. Agent Virgil is on the case.
Yoo-hoo! Up here!
There we go.
Hello, where did you come from?
We were just out for a walk.
Those snails get around.
We found another exit over here. Maybe we can get in a back way.
Alright, so you get exactly one snail for the starfish route here, huh? Okay. Those voice lines are edited just a little bit too close to each other. And Virgil had a little moment of no context where he's like, have you ever been to the super-duper secret archives? Which is totally not the right intonation, but that's fine. Okay, so still got the weird black seaweed here. A few things have changed since we were last here. Some creature left its shell up there. 2 more creatures have brought their shells, but they're still inhabiting them. Some other things might have changed a little bit too. Flounder's not here. Yeah, I was gonna say Virgil on his own wouldn't be able to actually lift this up. Okay, this is cool. Same puzzle layout as before, kinda, but a different actual puzzle here. Oh, this is left on the shelf from when I put it there. That's pretty good. So this seaweed is no longer moving, huh? I mean, it can move left. Can't move up and therefore can't move right. Okay, so we got snails.
Who knows what terrors await in the dungeon below?
I'm gonna just go
Virgil,
ahead and
that's
commit to
Flounder's
this.
line. That's the designer's way of telling you that this puzzle can be solved without Shelby's help, but it's much more difficult.
Yes, I can tell.
That's okay, dear. I don't mind sitting this one out. If you need me, just restart.
I have already gotten this starfish. I remember nothing about this puzzle, though. Okay, so 1 snail, no 2 heavy lifters. So one of my first tasks needs to be getting you somehow. This won't help. That's mostly just in the way. Okay, how do I get you? Like, you just got an edge there and an edge here, and that's all you can access now. So Virgil maybe is crawling over here and doing what? Like, push this left 1, which doesn't help anybody. Actually, what am I doing here? This might need to find its way... where? Okay, so let me make sure I'm understanding this space correctly. I mean, of course I am. Well, I could go back and forth. Wedging that seaweed up there is not enough for a snail to step on. So in terms of overall goal here, snails can leave whenever they want to. See ya. The shoe is there. Virgil and Guppy can collaborate to do some stuff. But nothing of particular use. Basically, I get these 3 bits of seaweed. Don't think I can do anything with that ice. I'm not so sure. There might be a way. The shoe is there. Lifting's a little bit difficult because this is Virgil and... Whoa. Virgil and Guppy. There's no flounder around. So, if I would do this... and that... then sure, I get the shoe. I lose the ice though, and I'm not 100% certain that's what I want. There's... the only way to get the ice is to lose the shoe, though, and even doing that looks... perfectly possible, right? Just checking my options here. Because this feels like the sort of thing I'd be asked to do on the harder route to this, right? Like, it's clearly shaped such that this is possible. So if I ditch the shoe, I could get the ice. Now, okay, so... a use for a snail...
This is great.
would be...
I've always wanted to break into a secret government vault.
A use for a snail would be to park here, so Virgil can step up and just boost that up, and that would be all I would need a snail for. But there's probably a lot more to it than that. Let's go back here again. Okay, so I can get the ice, and I can use it to make this floaty, and that sounds pretty productive. I just need a snail. You, you're already
That's
highlighted.
the designer's way of telling you that this puzzle can be solved without Shelby's help, but it's much more difficult.
That's okay, dear.
Am I maybe getting Virgil all the way up here and pushing Shelby left? It resembles something plausible. How would Virgil get all the way up there? Easily. Well, I mean, he could get up to here, but all the way up here. Can seaweed help? I'm going to use this object, I'll bet. Does kind of look that way, doesn't it? Because going over here... well, how could I use that thing? With a snail's help. Okay, so... this is before you took that.
That's the designer's...
Could Virgil bring some seaweed along? So I want to unbeach this snail. Objects that would help. This could go, like, poke up that far, but no farther. I guess one farther if I got this piece of ice in there, but then that's lost. Can't lift this up. Okay, well let's put Virgil up high and just try and do things with him. Not sure what things, but something. I can do that and not die. I can do that and die. So let's not do that. And if you hop over there, you're not coming back. Here, I'm not using you right now, so just be locked. Okay, that's not gonna work. That's fine. Sure it is. I just have to do it differently. And I guess I'll put you in another spot for that. Alright, you just sit there. Do some of this. This feels silly, but this is how it goes. Now this still doesn't get you up there because it just pushes the seaweed, so I need to do this lefter. Okay, so that went down. Hold on, why did that go down? Because it's has some weight to it. Now, why do I want to do any of this? I don't really follow. I guess I can get this if I already have a snail.
Alas, poor Shelby. I knew him.
Okay, so that route exists, but I don't know what for yet. How do I get to any snail? Without already having a snail, I can't drop the steel pipe here and get... Okay, how much seaweed could I carry up and over here? None, probably? Not so sure about that. Yeah. Well, yeah. Alright, fine. Let's just reload.
That's the designer's way of telling you that this puzzle can be
I
solved.
understand. Here. Alright, there we go. Lock. Okay. What am I doing right now? I don't know, crab up there maybe? Two pieces of seaweed. Laid out like this. Crab over here. So let's say I did that. And then transferred to this other thing. Which is doable somehow, I'm sure. Yes, but not that way. This would seem to be the easy way. Why am I doing this? It's hard to tell. I had a reason once. Let's just assume that was a good reason, and I want... I'd like to be able to get under this
That's it,
while
dear.
also
You're doing very well.
pushing
Aren't
this
they
upward.
doing well, Shelby? Yes, but they're so slow.
That's snail's critique. I'm just moving too slow. Well, now, this doesn't work. So you can't fit through there. Once this is down here, I can't lift it by myself, and even with Virgil's help I might have some trouble. I guess I can mount Virgil up, like, up there or something. Okay. How's Virgil gonna lift this for me? I guess he's not. Instead, he's going to push it for me. So what I did in all those places wasn't especially useful, was it? Probably not. Okay, so that's free. Now what am I doing with it? I mean, you can just mount up on my back anytime.
Where's Flounder? By the time he gets here, we'll have this hatch opened without him.
Mm-hmm. He is not around. Okay, what was all that I was trying to do before? I have no idea. Whoops. Now that's gonna kill you, isn't it? No, it clunks on the surface of the water, but doesn't have any violence force there. Okay. What am I doing? I'm trying to get, like, a piece of seaweed up and over. If I have Shelby, is it over? I probably want to use this to free the ice first. If I have the snail, maybe I can get the shoe at the same time. I don't think I can. I think I'm doing this without the shoe. The thing is, getting a piece of seaweed over here doesn't rescue a snail. I'm just kind of doing it to see what will happen, but I know what will happen. Pretty much nothing. Hmm. Hmm. Ah. Ah. Nope, that's no good for anything. Nope, that's no good for anything. Well, let's not do that. Okay, so nothing I've done here has accomplished anything at all. What's at this shell? I have no idea. Okay, so, snail. Somehow I need you. This looks like the closest landmass that's reachable in any way. Can I get this ice out of the way? With the tools I have... The answer appears to be no, because Virgil can't impart enough downforce to pull it downward, and Guppy can't get in here no matter what. She can move it back and forth, and that's all. The only thing I have that can sneak through there is this little bit of seaweed, and that doesn't help get to Shelby. How do I put anything in this region? I had the idea of stacking up a bunch of stuff and pulling it up here with Virgil somewhere around and able to push things
Just
over.
Keep trying.
I am. So... that would take more than one piece of seaweed. So... if a snail is on here... I can link these in order for the snail space to include where the hatch is. So yeah, I can use every resource I have except for this piece of ice and the shoe that I won't get if I'm getting that piece of ice to get the snail. So that is what these seaweeds are for. I don't know about this shell. I think it's impossible to get with what I have. Maybe if I had a second snail. But starfish or no starfish, I still have to get a snail bridged out of here somehow. So the whole thing seems to be, how do I lift seaweed up and over? The problem with this is it can't include Virgil. He could be perched on here to push that to the right, yes, but then I couldn't get the other one.
If I can help you open the hatch, you'll let me go in with you, right, Guppy?
Opened. No response. Maybe I use this piece of ice as part of my thing, because, like, I can have it, but then I can't get it back, right? No, if I let that go up here, it's just gone. So yeah, this is why it would be real nice to have the shoe. Okay, so is there another way than wedging some ice under there that a snail and a crab could collaborate to lift this? I don't think so. Because I could put Shelby here and Virgil here, step up onto Shelby, Virgil goes up, Hatch goes up, Virgil goes left, Hatch goes down, unless ice is helping boost it. So that's why I need the ice. I don't think I can involve this piece, and I'm fairly certain I can't involve that piece unless I already have a snail. So I suppose the other question is, could I theoretically get that back after that point? I think the answer might be yes. Let's try. If I want that lifted...
This is great. I've always wanted to
I
break
can
into
do
a
it this
secret
way.
government vault.
Doesn't everybody want that? Where am I putting this? I don't know, I don't have my seaweed set up to be ready for it, so I'll just leave it there for now. So... Virgil on shoe with... Well, I can do these without the shoe being involved. So if I boosted two objects of that form factor up over that pipe, then I'd be pretty happy about it, because I'd be able to do the rest of this puzzle, I think. So let's say I had that shoe up on top of those bits of seaweed. I have not set things up the correct way for that, but I can fix it. Oh, I can just shortcut like this. No, that kills her. Never mind. So, Virgil on the shoe. Actually, on
Where's
the seaweed.
Flounder? By the time he gets here, we'll have this hatch opened without him.
Shoe goes here. Seaweed's easier to work with for the most part. Now I can do this without killing Guppy. She could have just done that on her own, too. Okay, so then... You'll be my prop. I have ways of getting you back. Easy ones. However, what is helped by this? What if Virgil were up there? Well, Guppy was configured to get this stuff in place. Oh, this is interesting. I might have something here. That's
If I
not
can
high
help you
enough.
open the hatch, you'll let me go in with you, right, Guppy?
Guppy can't get these back on her own. But I can... let's see. We can, like, trade places here, sorta? No. Like, I need a setup where this is free and... Wait, hang on. Could I... arrange things like... Oh, hang on. Wait. No, I'm thinking about this all wrong. Virgil can be up there. That seaweed will fall. You can just climb up like this. Okay. With that arrangement, I think I can rearrange everything to do what I
That's
want.
it,
There
dear.
we go.
You're doing very well. Aren't they doing well, Shelby? Yes, but they're so slow.
It's a start. It's not an end. And now here's the impossibility. Somehow I needed to have the ability to push this to the right while boosted like that. I don't know how to create such a thing. I guess I got one idea. I don't like it. It's terrible. Virgil's stuck.
Oops.
Ooh, let's not do that. Am I boosting a different thing over? There's no way I'm boosting that. Am I missing an object I could be using? Pretty sure I can't interact with this. Hey, Shelby. Crawl on a Virgil. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Oh, okay, now you're actually in my way. How can I both be lifting this and have Virgil in a spot where he can push it? I can't. Unless this bit of ice is involved. Could it be? Guppy would have to be holding it down. Also, can I get that bit of ice? I was theorizing I could maybe with a snail. Like, stick Shelby here. Guppy presses it down with the seaweed. Virgil is not able to apply any force. Okay, press down with seaweed and snail, and it could get down there, and I still couldn't do much. I see how a second snail could help me do that, but I don't have one of those. Does it help at all if this is one more left? Because it could have been one more left. How much boost do I need out of the water? Like, that's as high as things go naturally.
Who knows what terrors await in the dungeon below?
Virgil, that's Flounder's line.
Move this to the right. How? I don't have a way. I don't have a way. That's the story. Okay, so... Except maybe by sacrificing that ice, which I don't see how I could do, because I need it for the end of the puzzle. So I got this far, but this is not far enough. Alright, so let's check something that might be a bit underexplored. Let's just forget about this part of the solution and just see if I can understand anything about... that thing on the left. Is there, after all, something I can do with that? Okay, Virgil. Here, yeah, I get that you want to push that. And that's actually fine. Right, I didn't need any assistance for this. It just goes down on its own like that. Then Virgil can get here. There's a... Right here there's a spot where I can lift it up and down. Can I do something with that? Maybe I can. You would need extra boost because you can't get up there. Okay, so here's where the seaweed would come in. Yeah, I can get that back. Yeah! Nobody said anything. Guppy died and nobody cared. Sure. Just put that up on the ledge. So is there something to this? I can get on the other side of that. Then I can push this over. But then...
Last poor Shelby. I knew him.
Then just nothing? I'm not sure that's just nothing. There might be something still to this. Ooh, watch it, Guppy. Exploring. I might have something here somewhere. So, the existence of this puzzle explains some of the extra geometry in the original, because there was like an entire route here that I just could not use with, in the Hatch original. This doesn't work. I was hoping to boost Virgil up so he could push this to the right, and then I could push it back to the left, and repeat that to get this thing down. That would work. I guess I needed the other piece of seaweed for that? Could I do that? Maybe. Like if I had all of them now? Alright, let's start over, I guess. With a new goal. No. You're locked. Why are you selected if you're locked? Okay, so, let's not interact with the shoe at all yet. I suspect I might be able to get all of this seaweed back. I suspect erroneously because there's no way either wide piece is coming back from there. What's this for? I don't know what I could do with this. It's another object I could maybe get up and over there with a lot of work. So if a too wide seaweed goes in here, first of all, let's see if that even helps me get Virgil in. So let's say a Virgil was in there. Can't do that. But if I do this, then that's also no good. Like, I need some floor support here or here. And how does either of those happen? Looks to me like it doesn't. I must somehow be mistaken. But it does really look to me like it doesn't. Because this wall is too impenetrable. And I have pretty much the same problem here as I have up here. No way to put floor support there. This is clearly made for Virgil. I'm supposed to get him to a place where he can push this to the right. I'm fairly convinced of this. Yeah, with a snail I could do it, but the whole point of doing this is to get a snail. So I'm still just overlooking something, and I still have no idea what it is. Well, alright, so I suppose I can... like, use all my seaweed for this? I'm sacrificing way too much, it seems like, but what if I did sacrifice all these things just to be able to get Virgil up there? I'm doing this at the wrong time, but I haven't proven the concept of anything yet. Virgil's not up there. Yeah, Virgil is definitely not up there right now. And he can't be up there while this happens. Wait, so what? This is no good for anyone. Yeah, that's a cool, fun move there. Yeah, great, but what does it do for me? Nothing. Now that's too high. I can't move it down, can I? Does... oh, this will incidentally move it down. Okay. Now, hold up. I accomplished my goal. That action would eventually bring this shell here. And that's as far as it goes. I could have put... let's see, once the shell was there, Guppy... once the shell is there, Virgil has to do his thing with the... does it kill Guppy? Clunk. Oh! Oh! There we go, got the shell in this hypothetical space. So what? What's it good for? It's good for equilibrizing a piece of ice. So you could be movable as another piece of seaweed. Oh, that's interesting. If I hadn't lost all my other seaweed, then that might do it. But at that point, I've lost all my other seaweed. Okay, well, let's make this actually happen, I guess. Is there really no cheaper way to do it than to sacrifice 2 of these? The problem is, once those are in here, they're in there permanently. Like, this is the most leftward space. I don't have a seahorse, and even if I did, he couldn't help me. Even a snail couldn't do it. So I lose these 2 to gain ice that I have some control over? That doesn't seem productive to me. But okay, let's at least just get the shell and understand what could be done with it in theory. So step 1, push this leftward, this far. That's fine, that doesn't get in the way of Virgil doing anything with further seaweed exploration, I think. Okay, how do I do things like this? That's kind of stuck up there, but Virgil just sort of brings it back. Sort of. Okay, he can.
Alas, poor Shelby. I knew him.
He can, right? Somehow he can. There's a way, yes. Easily. Like this.
Not again.
Gently, please. Or not gently, but out of my range. So here's this. Here's another one. How did this work? I get Virgil out of there for a moment. Guppy pushes this up. He goes in. The tall seaweed pushes that down, which is not happening because it's too far left already. So I need to do this first before the Virgil activities? But I needed to do the Virgil activities first before that. See, no I didn't. I just need...
Flounder and I have already been here, but we couldn't find a way to get the hatch open.
Don't worry, Guppy. I'll get this hatch open. Agent Virgil.
Okay, here. We're gonna redo this. With her selected. There. That's my state. So... before this has moved too far left... I need to have first put one of these up there. Could this piece of ice help me with that and then come back? No, it can't come back. Nothing can come back from here. This needs to be there and it needs to be boosted. All of this was more possible last time because of Flounder's presence. Wait, could I... Idea. No. Idea doesn't work. Yeah, nothing comes out once it's somewhere in this region. Just, it's there forever. So I have to sacrifice both of these as far as I currently know for that to happen. Or I could sacrifice a shoe. I think I can sacrifice a shoe for that. Okay. My suspicion is it's possible to get this back somehow. It's hard to see how, but I think there might be a way. Let's
If I can
pretend
help
for
you
the
open
moment
the
that there's a
hatch,
way.
You'll let me go in with you, right, Guppy?
I mean, you're going in there, whether Guppy likes it or not. Hang on, can I do this with a shoe? Guppy, please, move. How does this work with a shoe? Just like with seaweed, right? I think. Wait, no. What? Maybe. Wait, yeah, okay, there was no point in doing that. The point is that doesn't work. So no. Nope, I needed seaweed. Shoe doesn't do it. At least it doesn't appear to. Okay, so I needed seaweed. She has to put that in while Virgil is there. This is just what it takes for this to happen. And this is never coming back out. Wait, hold on. Can I... No, it takes both. I have to use both. Alright, so the thing I wasn't doing that makes this part of this stuff possible is interrupting my process right there and doing my other work. The thing is, how can I do my other work? I can't? No, there's no way.
That's it, dear.
That's not it. Because this has to have... Wait, hold on. No, I can't put... can I? See, now I've just avoided pushing this down, but Virgil has to get in here. Is it the shoe that goes here somehow and Guppy holds it up? But she can't. That can't happen. Wait, hold on. Is there an opportunity at some point to, like, insert something here? There totally is not. No, never. What is this? Wait, hang on, but I have this here. I need that to stay there. I need Virgil to... Wait, hang on, isn't this set up? What's the issue? So sure, I only have that seaweed for Virgil moving, but I suspect it's possibly
Where's
maybe
Flounder?
enough.
By the time he gets...
He's not here. Don't know where, but not here. No, see, that's not... maybe if I'd done it a little earlier... Like now? Sure. Cursor, in the way. No. Okay, so this piece of seaweed is not the thing that I... it's not the right tool for this job. Or is it? No, it's in the way. Maybe it'll get pushed out by... It'll get pushed right one, but that's not enough. And yeah, Guppy can't lift that now. No, that's unacceptable. So I need the shoe. Okay? I need the shoe. I'm just losing all my resources I'm going to need for later. Like, having a 2x2 piece of essentially seaweed that I can only push in a certain way to keep it as seaweed just is absolutely not worth the things that I'm doing here. This doesn't make sense. Also, can I even do this with a shoe? Probably. But I'm not certain. Oop, that's fine. That's the correct position. I need to go up, do this, go down, do this. The shoe falls, which is okay. Here's that shell.
Alas, poor Shelby.
Poor Shelby.
I knew him.
So I'm now set up to actually show the shell ratcheting action. Cool. No, I'm not. That's too high. No, I'm not. I can't do these at the same time. I don't have a way to move this down. So I can only set that up if I have not put the shell there? Because I can't pull this to the right now. Okay. Yeah, Virgil had to be in here at the time the big chunk of seaweed moved the little bit of seaweed down, and I've sacrificed too much here. So, I've gone down an extremely long dead-end path, and so far have not stumbled into the live end. I'll save the state in case I care about it, but this is not going anywhere, so I have yet to do the ratcheting action on the shell. Now that I've seen that, I have a memory of having done it. That's totally involved. Just, why? Nothing happens. Nothing works. Boy, this game sure is giving me this feeling a lot lately. Oh, I think I might see. Maybe I do this very late, using it to weigh down the ice. Then I can ratchet that ice downward and get it out of there after I've saved the snail. Therefore, I can sacrifice everything else? Assuming a snail could save me from that fate. Sort of plausible. So the next thing I want to try, since I haven't tried it yet, I'm going to push this left that far. That doesn't change the puzzle state except give me a little more room over here, in case it matters. A thing I haven't tried yet is to boost this up and over to here. And I think that might actually help me a lot. So for that to be possible, I need to do the shoe first. So, starting with this. Let's just say that that's going to be fixable. I just kind of forget how this dance goes. Okay, so shoe on seaweed. Not that way. Well, can I avoid such a thing? Not especially. Well, sort of. Okay, there we go. Virgil on shoe. No, Virgil on the seaweed left of the shoe.
This is great. I've always wanted to break into a secret government vault.
Of course you have. Okay, so that's sufficient for this. Now push this, let's say that far. Next. I'm gonna have a problem lifting things, I suspect. I want something that looks approximately like this, but one higher. Therefore, I would need Virgil on top of the seaweed while Guppy is under that portion of it. which just isn't going to happen. Because I wanted to boost this onto the shoe, push it one to the right, push the shoe to the right, then Virgil can stash that over there. But I just don't have the objects for this.
That's it, dear.
So what if I ditched the shoe and took the ice and just made a little ice shelf like right here? That's another thing that I can try that I haven't yet. Can I get this bit of seaweed back after this process, though, I wonder? I'm not certain that I can. Oh, okay, so moving this ice around will take some doing. Putting it there is nice and easy. Wait a second. So there's another thing I could do with that. That could be a replacement snail for the lift of this. Hold on. So Guppy said that's the puzzle designer's way of saying you can do this without Shelby. Did she mean without either of them? No, I can't get this anywhere. But if I sacrifice all these things, I think I can get that back, so hold on. Yeah, okay, that gets me the seaweed back with some effort, I think. Does it? Does it actually? Hang on, I'm not confident in this. Okay, it does. Okay, now maybe there's something to this. Like, if I can get this all the way down here, that's enough for Virgil to step on, because that was really the only job with Shelby that I needed. So maybe? The problem is I don't have a way to do the things here that I need to. Guppy can't perform the back and forth of this, nor can she do the shell being put on it, and she can't be in two places at once. And neither can Virgil. That's the actual problem here. Can I lift Virgil up on this somehow? Up here? No. Absolutely not. However, there's no however. Nope. No. No. So trying alternate ways of getting Virgil into this space. At least doing this process is pretty easy. So I must do that in order to do this.
Alas, poor Shelby. I knew him.
Therefore, from this state, somehow, it's possible to get Virgil in there and push that to the right. I could believe it. That doesn't seem absolutely implausible to me. But what makes it possible? So Virgil can bring things over. Guppy can lift things up. Oh. Okay, I don't need these bits of seaweed anymore if I have that. I'm starting to see what I'm doing. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I see it. There we go. I found the way, I think. Virgil doesn't actually need to even be involved here. This is insufficient. Because you gotta get in there too.
Who knows what terrors await in the dungeon below?
Virgil,
That's
that's
Flounder's
Flounder's
line.
line.
No room for Virgil there. So that's not quite right. If he were already up there before I had done that, then yeah, then I have a reusable Virgil lift. And I can do that by arranging these differently, right? See, I already discovered the way to do that, didn't I? But that involves this thing going down, but yeah, okay, so the point is to pack those bits of seaweed into that space. However, I need some seaweed to help him get up there, so no, we still have a conflict. I didn't use this for anything early on. I needed just one bit of seaweed. I have some weird ideas. How could any of them work? Alright, weird idea number one. Nobody's available to push this left. Virgil falls.
Where's Flounder? By the time he gets here, we'll have this hatch opened without him.
If I do... I've already done this. Let's just put that up there. There's a little lift move. Yeah, cool, fun, but unproductive. Up is not the direction I need. Virgil can't already somehow be in here when this happens to get up there. And again, nobody is available to push this left right now. So that leaves the idea of propping this up. I don't have enough to prop. I think I can use the ice. Or going in here early Well, this still had some downforce on it and setting something up. So it took one bit of 2x1 seaweed to get Virgil up there. Therefore, with my other bits of seaweed, I can perform some operations here. Like what? These are my tools. I need this one out here. But those two can somehow go in here and get prepared to be a Virgil lift. So a Virgil lift could consist of this here and this here or here. Guppy goes down. Okay, so Guppy helps Virgil get up there. He's on top. Guppy goes down. She goes up. This boosts... Oh, that doesn't boost enough. Well, at that point, I'm done with this bit of seaweed, which I can have inserted in here. That's still not enough, but after I've boosted him there, then Guppy can perform the second boost with this. Okay. So set up 2 pieces of this lift early for the third piece to go in. Yeah, so the real trick is getting this in here. That's my goal now. That would appear to require Virgil to have been up here already. And I can't really just do that as a one-off. I've done it before, but that required sacrificing both of these. I need at least one of them still out here to boost him up on that. I sure do. I sure do. So, obvious thing. This down here, never coming away from that floor to go up. And unproductive in that position. So, no, it's not going in that way. It's going in this way. How move down? The only possible way is Virgil up here. That's the only one. Okay? Straightforward. So, how get Virgil up here? Wait, he can just get up there. Oh, if I'm not... Oh, here we go. So if I'm not trying to bring some stuff along to get him all the way onto this shelf, he just gets up there. There we go. That is the bit that I had not connected together. Okay, sure, obvious in hindsight. But the model I'd built up beforehand did not allow for that. Because it had a flaw. There we go. Okay. So, wow. Look at this ridiculous state. This is what I desire? Like, seriously? This is what I want? That is ludicrous. And yet, that's what I want. I always love these, like, little punchlines in puzzle games like this, where there's, like, this absolutely horrible-looking puzzle state that no one could possibly want for anything, and yet, it's the key to the entire puzzle. That's a good thing. Okay, I think we're good now.
Alas, poor Shelby. I knew him.
Poor Shelby. Him? What do you mean, him? This Shelby is a... Well, no. That doesn't make sense. Never mind. Whatever. Anyway, so... Yeah, it's just all about understanding what I want. And then why it's possible. So sure, I can do this just fine. You're up. No, that's not the time to do that. You just sit there for a minute. Just enough room for this. Now, I've already calculated how to get this shell where it needs to go, right? I think I've done that sufficiently. Hold up. This is not good enough. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, because Guppy goes here and does this. Again, trust your calculations. Look at that. There's that weird slow descent because it involves a Virgil move there. Okay, now... Now... That's right, it was this. That was what I calculated. Okay, neat. Virgil can come out. Okay, that's fine. Actually, I'm done. I think? Not quite. Almost. I'm basically done. I need to position this specifically. That's easy. The specific position is here. No, here.
Now, if I had something to step on, I could lift this hatch right up.
Hey, look, something to step on.
Ha! I guess we need help from a snail after all.
We sure did. All right, there we go. Did it. All right. So one place I went wrong was the phrase "without Shelby."
Ooh.
I hope Flounder catches up to us. Maybe I should have left him a note.
I should have made Virgil take the other exit so he wasn't allowed to go in the hatch. Why should I have done that? That would just be mean. Okay, well, the end of that felt good at least. Oh look, it's Rescue Agent T. Okay, so here's where we're going to meet her finally. The den. There are many starfish this way that I have not gotten, and I think there's like one this way that I have, like in this puzzle or something. Anyway, I'll check when I get there. Alright, new picture. It's Jigsaw time! Oh, those pieces are so tiny. Well, this is kind of showing the final scene in the game, isn't it? Welp. Get into this ahead of time. That's fine. Out of context, this probably won't make much sense. Let's get it together and find out, I guess. Text first, as usual. You count as text, logo type, etc. Alright. Those look like they want to connect. Maybe down there with something in between. That should be obvious in theory. This looks like it goes below that, maybe. It does not. Never mind. Alright, those two weird pipes here. This is definitely up high. Don't know upper right or upper left. I can read this texture and find other portions of it. Okay, I found a portion of it. There we go. That should be very doable. Should be. That's not quite right. I can read this texture, he says. There, that's a piece of it. This might be somewhere somehow. Not there, not that way. Too much red light on that. Okay. What am I seeing here? A chain with a snail eye in front of it. I see. So King Crab, your face is up there somewhere. You are in this picture, of course. Everybody's looking up at something. Kind of going in a random order at this point. It's fine, don't worry about it. Let's do a flounder face. This has that kind of texture on it. You're up in this area somewhere. I know what you're looking at. But we haven't seen it yet. Where's the rest of Guppy's body? There's some of it. There's the rest of Virgil's body, some of it. There we go. That's more guppy. That's a snail. That's snail. I guess there's a turtle in here too. Yes, there sure is. Is this turtle or what? Might be. That's turtle. There we go. No, this is not. Is this snail? It is. Okay, you're an eye of a crab. How does this connect to your... that? Okay. That's a head part. Okay. This is a king crab leg. It connected there. That pincer, I think, connects here. It does. So then this must go... No, that's not right. What is this? Where's that chain? Here's that chain. So this is... Wait, how is... You telling me this is here? Eventually? It's not. Wait, then how does this... make sense? Oh, like that. Okay, I see. Alright, so this is something in between here and there. Okay, this piece does connect diagonally there. Here's a king crab face. That's a little better. Okay, that's how your body goes. I made some sense of it. There we go. That's better. Okay, Colt. What is that? Is that a... That's a turtle part. I think. This is a turtle part, I think. Flounder's flipper. There's one of them. Not the one I was looking for, but I'll take it anyway. Flounder's other flipper. That's a guppy hair thing. You know, that fish hair. Turtle shell. Okay, you two are connecting, right? Yes. Crab knees. Where's that other snail exactly? Not here like this. You're probably on the right side. If everybody's looking up in that direction, you're probably on the left side, you're probably center, you're probably right. You're probably left. Like, that would just make sense. This looks like a guppy part. It is. It's one of her fins. Okay, so this, like, stripy thing. Perhaps I can assemble that. Okay, stripes going the other way there. Here maybe? Yes. Flounder. Is there any way you could, like, pick up a connection here to hook with that? I would love to know more about this overall composition. Because, like, I have some individual pieces that I strongly suspect I'm going to end up breaking apart. Because I have too many individual things assembled without being connected to each other. Are you upper or lower? Are you upper or lower? I don't know. Well, that doesn't connect like that. Okay, it was worth a try. Does the bottom of you exist, or are you at the bottom of the puzzle? Here's a seahorse tail. Okay, cool. Maybe I can follow this. Maybe this connects to here. Oh, hang on. Here's a piece of something. Yeah, but it doesn't. It doesn't. Okay, those do. This is a plausible diagonal connection, very plausible. So let's look for hanging wires. You're maybe? Yeah, you are. There we go. That's helpful. And this connects to, okay, upper left to lower right stripies. Not those stripies. That's a turtle part. Here we go. That's a snail part. Okay, that's your bottom thing. Here's Virgil's feet. So Virgil's standing on the floor there. I can kind of see some perspective on that. There we go. That's helpful. That's helpful. Alright, this weird floor pattern. Let's work on that a bit. King Crab in the way everybody is, and that's just going to be unavoidable. Okay, this is on the right, in the background. Okay, there. No, it's on the left in the background. Ah, okay. That piece went there. This piece does go there. Nice. Okay. So a floor is getting assembled. Okay. Do I have the capacity to shuffle these pieces around still? Oh, you connected. Okay, that's a good thing, mostly. You can totally find a way to fit somewhere that allows this to move, maybe. Yeah, if I just swap you for two individual pieces somewhere, and you for something, then you can fit here. There we go. That's, I think that's the maybe side you're on, but does that make any sense? Not to me. Whose feet are these? King Crab's feet. Okay, that connected. Okay, great. Great, 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 great. That helps a lot. Maybe here. Maybe here. Oh, there. That was the spot. Okay, feeling pretty good. Yeah, I think with that connection made, so everybody's not, so you're not on the right looking at the whatever. Everybody's just looking up and all around. So I don't know if Guppy and Flounder are... I have no idea how they are relative to each other. Drag and drop pieces to build the picture. Right-click to break a finished part. Ask for menu. You look like you go alongside... Yeah, this is a turtle flipper. Right there. There we go. That's a turtle part, isn't it? No. What is that? This is a snail part. Here. Hold on, if this is not a turtle part... then what is it? Oh, it's a crab knee. Right. Just the lighting here made that look the same color as her flesh. Okay, this is a turtle part. These two connect here. How do they do that? Well, the text needs to move left, therefore this needs to go elsewhere, this needs to go elsewhere, and there we go, those connected. With the way the rest of this is, there are very limited options for how you connect. So you must either go there, which you do, therefore I have corner to corner, essentially. Not like actually, but essentially. Okay, cool. Do you maybe go here somewhere? Not there exactly. So no, you are on the right in some way or another. This is floor. There's another floor piece somewhere. Nah, I don't see it. There's stuff that's like very background, dark colors. Like you maybe are here? You are! Look at that. So this piece, the piece that goes here, feels like it ought to be distinctive. And yet, here we are. There it is. Okay, it was. I just wasn't looking at it. That's how it works. Okay, so, darkish background stuff. Let's work on that. Hang on, no, Guppy needs to find a home. A piece connected. You two might connect. No, you two might connect. Yes. You two might connect. Yes. Guppy, where are you in this composition? Is it somewhere that could connect here and I just haven't tried it yet? Well, that picked up a connection. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So all the characters are connected together. The Flounder's left fin still exists somewhere. This is a piece of somebody who's missing a piece. Agent T, you are. This is a piece of somebody. That's Guppy's fin, and there's Flounder's fin. I found it. Okay, and one of Guppy's, like, back fins is still not quite assembled. Her tail. That's what you call the back fin. The tail. And a little piece of King Crab's leg. Whatever, let's not worry about that. Let's do this piece, which doesn't go there. It looked kind of like it did. Yeah, doesn't that look like it goes there? It does, but it doesn't. Oh, that does go there. Okay. Nope, wrong thing for that part of the thing. Okay, these stripes right here could hook onto this. No, not that. This maybe? Yes. Got it right first try. That's the rest of Guppy's tail. I found it. It was pretty faint, but it was findable. There's a little more of a Guppy fin, but I'm not going to find that before I just find the actual piece. I've already tried you there, and you didn't work. You're not right. You're not right. You are. Okay. Where do I go from here? Just like start color matching, kinda? See, there's a bunch of stuff that's just sort of vaguely that color. Okay, and some of them are the right pieces. Alright. Keep doing that. The puzzle goes together. What about the piece that goes here? That one ought to be very findable. Ought to be. But it's not going to be that distinctive. Or it is, and I'm just not looking at it. It's not you, is it? It is! Okay. That was a pretty distinctive piece. It just didn't look like what I pictured that piece looking like. You could go here. You don't. You could go here. You don't. You two could connect. You don't. Do you maybe go here? Yeah, that's nice. How about the piece that goes here? Like, follow this line up. That should be doable. It was. Keep following. I followed the other side. That worked. Are there more stripies on that side? Let's see. Which way does the... I wonder what this is. It's whatever that is. Those connect. This looks like text stuff. It was. There we go. Okay, that's a pulley with a hook on it. Okay, stripes. Yeah, still stripes there. That. Okay, so let's follow that line like I did for the one over there. I say immediately getting distracted and doing something else entirely. Okay, so following this line. This isn't quite actually doing that, but this goes here, by the way. This goes here, by the way. There we go. You are part of this door, yes. Can't quite tell what I'm looking at there. There's like some kind of shelf in the background on that. This is bothering me. So there are more wires than just those two, clearly. I don't see any others, though. Okay, that was nice. Ah, here's where that... No, that's not the right line at all. It is. It was just a different part of it. Wait, so this has like a little cutout in it or something? Ah, is that where that weird shelf thing is? Yes, okay. Makes sense. You could be this piece? You were. Okay, so just looking at lighting and stuff. This goes in that general area. Which piece was I manipulating? I don't know. It might have been this one. Alright, yeah, so this is in the area, but just finding the exact position is, Okay, I found it. I see that this shadow looks a lot like that shadow. But that knowledge doesn't help me much. Oh hey, there's the... Okay, it's the cable for the pulley. That made sense. Low resolution texture, somewhere in the foreground. So like high ceiling where it... Yeah, that's over there. Here. Here. And here. And here. There we go. Low resolution? Not the right kind. Well, not low resolution, but you know. Zoomed in. You go here-ish. Uh-huh, that was close enough. You go here-ish, yes. The piece that goes here is this one. Okay, getting there. Almost there. Okay, so things that look like this go up here. Sorta. Right? Somehow, yes, okay, that assembled. What are you? You're that, okay, great. You must connect here somehow. Great. What about these two? Like, what's that color? I guess over in this region? Yes, that region. Here. Okay. Dark stuff there. Dark stuff here-ish. No. Dark stuff somewhere else? Wait, where could you go? Here. Of course. Okay, none of that is right. Alright, time to start trying things. It'll assemble itself when things are in the right place. Okay. Okay. You have to go there, that's the only possible place. You have to go there, that's the only possible place. And there we go, puzzle is done. Neat. Okay, so yeah, that's not revealing anything too big. Just all these characters will be together in a room with lights and cables and pulleys looking at something. Alright, great. So, I'll see you next time, following my pattern for Rescue Agent T. That's right, we'll finally get to meet her and play as a whole new character.